Roll the titles. And a very good evening to each and every one of you watching tonight's episode of Your Manchester. I'm your host, Ollie Mortimer, and I'm here outside of Piccadilly Station, stood next to a random dodgy gate, as I'm going to take you through into the new Backyard Cinema Manchester, Miami Beach themed cinema. On tonight's show though, Eve Jean is going to be talking all things rooftop bars in Manchester. It's the finale of People Like Us, and I've got all the exclusives past this gate for you tonight. Here's how your show's looking. No unauthorised entry. I don't do unauthorised entry, follow me. Okay. Heading up here, we've got some signage for Miami Beach. Miami Beach. Oh, these are going to be like me later. Got the cocktails in hand. Ooh, the sun is shining. The music is musicking. And I've seen a whole plaza full of tables and chairs and lots of sand and palm trees. This is the Plaza of Backyard Cinema, Manchester. A new cinema experience taking you into Miami Beach. And I'm seeing over there's a little hotel, which I think we might be going in very shortly. You've got the sand. Shouldn't really do that, should I? They've just prepared that. I've got grimy hands now and that's going all over the microphone. Beautiful sunny Miami, as you can see. We've got a bar in there, the Parava Bar. And up here we've got lots of tables and chairs with the Miami Beach Hotel. I've had to relinquish my rake. If you remember, Backyard Cinema was here during the winter as you entered the Lost Theatre. However, today we've got the Miami Beach Hotel, which I'm going to be going into later, and that is going to transport me into a whole different world of sunshine and summer. What's going on here outside of the hotel? How unprofessional is this? I'm seeing different members of the staff having an argument in front of me. What is going on here? He doesn't look very happy, does he? Hello. Have you just been fired?
I wish. But how are you doing, man? You good?
I'm good. I've just come off my flight. Okay. British Airways. Have you heard of them before?
British, I don't know. English Airways is probably more...
English,
I don't
okay.
really know the difference between British and English, honestly.
Is there a Miami Airways?
No, you don't want to leave Miami? Do you like flamingos?
I do, I love flamingos.
We got a lot of flamingos.
A lot of flamingos.
Do you like jet skis?
I do like jet skis.
We got a lot of jet skis. Do you like Miami Beach?
I love Miami Beach.
Miami Beach is closed, I'm afraid. You can't come to Miami Beach.
Oh
my goodness! Of course, that's gonna be my fault, man. Listen, great talking to you. You know, just sort this out. Hey, I want to shout out my mom and dad.
This is a professional interview. Please act appropriately. So sorry about him.
She's a bit moody, isn't she? Christ.
I'm also a DJ. If anybody needs any DJing, you know, I work most nights, but I'm available, you know?
Okay, yeah. Available for parties?
Yeah, parties, you know,
okay.
Weddings, funerals, birthdays, whatever you want.
Is this the DJ Dex over here?
Welcome to my crib, man.
Okay.
So these cost $50,000.
$50,000?
But that's what they cost in the store, if you know what I mean.
Oh, no, I know what you mean. Oh.
Yeah, that just happened. You're right, that just happened.
Okay. Oh. Is this all exclusive to Miami Beach then? Where else am I getting anything like this?
Anywhere else. This experience is the best experience in the world, and you will not get this anywhere other than Miami Beach Hotel.
Miami Beach Hotel.
I am Otto. I am DJ Calamari. You have been amazing.
I do like calamari, to be fair.
Squidward.
Squidward. Yeah, Squidward. Can I find Squidward in there?
Bro, you're gonna have to buy a ticket and reserve a space, reserve a room, and you may be able to get in. You never know.
I haven't bought a ticket. I've not bought a ticket.
Oh, well then I'm gonna have to reject you from the premises, sir, I'm afraid.
Right. I've got to go. I'll catch you in a little bit, but still to come on tonight's show, Eve Jean is talking all things rooftop bars in Manchester. We've got the finale of People Like Us, and I'll be speaking with the founder of Backyard Cinema, Dominic Davies, all to come still tonight.
Welcome back, Your Manchester. I'm Eve Jean, and as you can see, I'm out in my garden and it's sunny again. As you know, it's midweek on a Wednesday, but is there any better time to have a Diet Coke on a sunny rooftop bar? I think not. I'm here to show you some lovely locations where you can get your cloudy Manchester vitamin D deficiency back up while having an icy cold J2O with your mates. The Brick House Social. I've mentioned the Brick House Social in previous episodes about open mics, but did I ever mention they have a rooftop bar? This New York City style bar comes with a pool room, roof terrace and Day of the Dead themed basement club. So if that sounds like something you would enjoy, head down to New Wakefield Street just off Oxford Road. Terrace NQ. The other day, me and my brother went to go and watch a soul gig at Band on the Wall, but just before we went, we found ourselves in the Terrace in the Northern Quarter. This place had a really bustling environment on Saturday night, and it felt like I was in Spain or Portugal on holiday. I also tried Ting, which is now my favourite drink, definitely not just because of the name. I also found this in the toilet, so take that as you will. The Ivy Spinning Field. If you're looking for somewhere a bit more bougie and glamorous to have some mocktails with your friends, the Ivy Spinning Fields is the place for you. The garden rooftop bar overlooks the city, and with a huge menu of food and sometimes a live DJ, you can't possibly get bored. Yes, Manchester is a multi-storey music venue and a bar with not only a beer garden on the ground level, but a roof terrace with hanging plants. They have loads of live music that you can find on the website and loads of different food options, perfect for a big group of friends. Atlas. If you want to often get off at Deansgate Station, you've probably noticed this bar as you go about your day. Although not necessarily a rooftop bar, the beer garden is suspended in the arches below the roof. So if you're looking for a great place to kick off your night out with some good food and drink, you don't want to give this a miss.
And I'm now here outside of the Miami Beach Hotel. It's lovely and sunny, isn't it? Not windy at all.
I know, yeah, a little bit windy up here, but the sun's out.
Exactly.
We've got the sun with us.
Now, Dominic, you are the founder of Backyard Cinema.
That's right.
Tell me, where did Backyard Cinema start and what was the idea behind it?
Well, it feels like a long time ago now, but it was over 10 years ago in my back garden, which is where the name comes from.
Okay.
And it was originally for some mates to come and celebrate movie outside. And over the years, it's progressed from an outdoor cinema in Camden to then a themed cinema. Now we're one of the biggest immersive cinemas in the UK.
Absolutely. I mean, this started as a proper cinema in London, didn't it?
Well, that's right. Well, I mean, I think back 2014, 2015, we were in Camden, and it was a big outdoor cinema.
Yeah.
And then over the years, we progressed into doing a more themed experience. And so, yeah, Manchester's the first one we've done outside of London. And we opened here last Christmas. Some people might remember that we had a totally different experience here. We had the Lost Theatre, yeah.
Yes.
And that was a lot more very magical, tunnels of trees into a forest, very twinkly. And so for summer we wanted to do something completely different, which is why we brought Miami Beach to the roof of Depot Mayfield.
And you did this in London first, but bringing it to Manchester seems like the perfect idea, doesn't it?
I can't wait to see the people of Manchester try Miami Beach. So we had great success doing Miami Beach in London, and it's a totally different vibe. So it's a big party vibe. We've got lots of sing-alongs, lots of dance-alongs. We've got our fun actors, lots of disco balls, lots of flamingos.
Well, speaking of that, Backyard Cinema itself isn't just a cinema, is it? There's an experience behind every visit. Tell me a little bit about what visitors can expect once they arrive here at the Miami Beach Hotel.
Well, first things first is going to be pure 80s Miami vibes.
Yeah.
You can probably hear the playlist playing now, some of the best 80s tunes, and then we've got interactive hosts as well. So while you're sat out here eating and drinking before the show, we've got our interactive hosts who are the staff of the hotel. We've got a bellhop and a hotel manager who are going to get up to all kinds of mischief and get you excited and prepped ready for the film. And then once you actually head into the cinema, we've got a pre-show that we show to get you in the mood, and our cast are going to come out with a few surprises, maybe even a little dance-off for you.
Oh, okay.
Don't want to give too much away.
Even within the cinema itself, based off the preview that we've gathered today, there's sing-along experiences of films and they have interactive lighting. What was the idea behind doing that?
I think just fun with a capital F. I mean, like, what better? I mean, actually, well, Dirty Dancing was the start. Years ago in Camden, when we played Dirty Dancing, people used to get up at the end and join in. and then our staff would run down the aisles and they would join in. And so we've just expanded on that really. So now we've added a specialist light show for all the sing-alongs, and we just want to give people an excuse to really go nuts. You can get out your seat, you can dance at the front. We encourage singing, we encourage dancing, we encourage cheering, clapping. These are all classic films we've seen 100 times, right? So when you're watching Grease, Mamma Mia, when you're watching
all the classics,
we want you to get up and really just see cinema in a totally different way.
And with that, why should people come to Backyard Cinema as opposed to just a normal view?
Well, this is going to be a totally different experience. So with the light shows, with the cast, with the setting. I mean, for starters, we've filled the cinema with 40 tons of sand. We've got giant bean bags, we've got cocktails, we've got great hot food as well. So it should feel like a night to remember.
And I've seen in there, I don't know if you can say too much on it, but based on what I've saw and what people see tonight, Romeo and Juliet might be coming to Manchester. Can you say anything about that?
I can, yeah. We just get subscribed and there will be information coming out soon. We are desperate to get our Romeo and Juliet show up here in Manchester. We want the perfect venue. Don't know if you heard of the Albert Hall. It could be a great setting for it. But Romeo and Juliet is a show that we do in London with a live choir. So we have singing before, during and after the event. And that'll be coming to Manchester soon. We just want to make sure it's perfect for people.
Well, I can't wait to see that, and I can't wait to get myself into Miami Beach itself. Thank you, Dominic, for joining us. Well, that was absolutely amazing to speak with Dominic there, the founder of Backyard Cinema. And very shortly, I'm going to be heading into the Miami Beach Hotel to see what this is all about. Right now, though, it's the finale of People Like Us. Last week, Sharnna went for her first ever time busking in the Manchester city centre. And over the past 5 weeks, I've been investigating the lives of 3 different young individuals. And it's time to see the conclusion to that story right now. This is it, the moment that I've been waiting for. Over the last 3 weeks, I've met 3 incredible individuals. And for Sharnna, a few months ago, she would have never thought that she'd be performing in front of a live studio audience. This is her moment to prove herself not only to her family and friends, but to the world, and show that she really can do anything. Jodie, Sharnna, we're here at Bar Pop as today is your headliner gig. Yesterday, we busked in the centre of Manchester at Market Street. By the way, I mean you busked, I was just there. I didn't have to do anything. How are you feeling going into today?
Sure, I'm feeling more nervous going into today.
Okay.
I mean, my lack of sleep definitely is not helping.
Okay. Why is that?
I was just really excited, but really nervous at the same time to first kind of headline a gig, and it's oh my god, I'm actually here and I'm gonna do it.
What is it that you're looking to see from Sharnna when she steps onto that stage?
Just confidence. Confidence is our main goal, isn't it, with you?
Yeah.
So she's been through so much, and I just want her to do something she's passionate about.
Obviously, you've got Eve Jean, who's going to be supporting you and performing first. You're going to meet her in a few minutes.
Yeah.
But for you now, as we're getting closer to that time, are them nerves picking up? Are you feeling more confident, nervous
More
for Sharnna?
confident, because I know she'll do it. Sorry. But I know she'll do really well, and I just need to be there. That's the main thing for us. And
That's it.
usually, if she looks over and she can see me miming the words, she knows she's doing right.
And I think that's what's so special about you as a person and as a singer and a songwriter. Everything that you do, like you said with the covers, comes from the heart. And you will see that with everything that she writes as well.
It does.
Going into the future, where are you hoping to go and what are you hoping to do?
Writing my own music and getting it out so that people can hear it and just know that they're not alone, and still obviously inspire, because that is the reason I actually write my own music, so that people know they're not alone and that you can get through the worst of the worst and it does get better.
Yeah. And what are you hoping for, Sharnna, going into the future?
Just more confidence, really. She just needs to feel accepted.
Yeah.
That's what I think, and overcome everything that's happened in the past.
Take that step and do it, isn't it?
Yeah, bullying was a major factor for you,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Which was when she first started singing.
Yeah.
So we obviously had dancing from the age of 18 months.
Yeah.
And then we had singing from the age of 3 onwards.
And it's still going today.
And it's still going today. So we've got every video.
Thanks.
We're going to go into it. You're going to meet Eve in a few minutes' time. But I think that after today and going forwards, you will have that confidence to just do it, you know?
Yeah.
Get up there, get yourself out there. You'll have record labels and artists in the future. You'll be fine. You'll
Hope
be
so.
performing at Glastonbury, Park Life. You'll be at all of them.
And do you know what? She finds peace, don't you, in music?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to see today with you. So good luck going into it. I'll be in the back watching, getting you excited, being your hype man.
A couple of years ago, I couldn't even really think about getting on stage.
Yeah, no, neither.
Yeah, I would do it, but I'd be horrendously nervous about it, and just sort of getting up and doing it over and over and over again, and sort of being mindful about where you are, who's watching you, how it's kind of just practice. You know, it helps a lot for the general confidence. Forget about everyone and forget about everything that's around you. Don't think about what people are thinking about you, and just try and imagine that you're just at home playing.
Have you got any tips on how I can promote my own music and get myself out there more?
The best kind of advice I could give you is to just know people, is put yourself out there in situations, say yes to all the opportunities that come at you. When it comes to music, you can release it on your own, you can promote it on social media, but nothing is really as valuable as knowing people.
Yeah.
This is my original song. Some might know, some might not. You haven't got a Scooby-Doo, no, you haven't got a clue. You haven't got a Scooby-Doo. 'Cause you haven't got a Scooby. Thank you. I've been Eve Jean.
Oh.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid. True colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow.
You've got this, okay? You've got it. You've got it. You ready? Do you want me to stand with you? You've got it. You've got it. Okay. You ready? Take a deep breath. Deep breath. You smash your neck. You smash your neck.
Smashing it. You're doing so well.
That made me cry, and I don't know what it's about. You said that's one. That is one of the best things you've really seen.
That was amazing.
He did. He just said. He said, "What's the connection with that song?" I said, "It's a grandma."
Is there any other songs which you're thinking might trigger as well?
No, it's just that one.
We're good now.
Okay.
We can go back in and give it everything.
Take that deep breath, yeah.
Now he's probably slow dancing with the bleach blonde tramp, and she's probably getting frisky. I'll always remember us this way. When you look at me and the whole world fades, I'll always remember us this way.
I think it's fair to say that Sharnna's overcome a lot this week. And while these are milestones now, I have a good feeling that they're only tiny achievements in a world that she's now unstoppable and free to conquer.
I'm gonna go have a little ask of what Gatwick is like.
Okay,
Maybe
thank you.
I should visit you there.
Yes, and I'll go and find out what flamingos are.
Absolutely. I mean, we have a few inside there.
Okay.
Someone's turned the lights off.
Oh, okay.
No. Right, I'm gonna go put a chocolate under your pillows.
Oh, well, nice to meet you anyway. Well, I think that must be the manager of the Miami Beach Hotel. And we're going to have a walk in there right now. I've been given some exclusive leaflets. I don't know what these are about. It says Flamingo Safari. Book yours today. Better than space travel. FAQs. Talking about a jet ski. Oh, I wish I was on a jet ski. Follow me through. Let's enter the Miami Beach Hotel and go to the cinema. I'm feeling the groovy music here today. Oof. What's all this about? We've got a bar that we can go to before we head into the cinema itself. Seeing lots of lovely Miami native plants. All of the drinks that are available on offer here at Miami Beach in Manchester. Or is it in Manchester? I don't even know. I might not even be here. And I've spotted my first flamingo. They're bigger than I thought. Makes me look tiny in comparison, doesn't it? Whoa, look at all of these. Even more flamingos. Where have these come from? Don't know if you can hear the music, but I'm really enjoying it. All night long, all night, next to my groovy little... They don't even work. I've got a Barbie box. Scarlett, do I look like Ken? She's nodding, the camera crew are nodding. I look like Ken. Don't know what I'm doing here. Painted flamingos that are on display. I mean, considering I've never seen a flamingo here in Manchester before. Even on the ceiling, goodness me. There's a few of them everywhere. Follow me through. This is the Miami Beach here within Manchester, and this is where the main cinema experience of backyard cinema is. We've got beach balls, we've got over 30 tons of sand here. And it's real sand as well. I shouldn't have done that, should I? It's got my fingers all grainy now and horrible. So this is where once you've been to the Flamingo Beach Bar, you will head into the Miami Beach, take a seat on these lovely, comfortable beanbags, and then you'll watch the film over there. Before each show, there is a performance which will take place out here. Get the audience involved, and even with the cinema itself, there is a variety of sing-along shows where you yourself in the audience can get up and get involved. Well, I tell you, after my visit to the Miami Beach Hotel today, I certainly will be booking my Flamingo Safari. So make sure that you get yourself down here to Backyard Cinema in Manchester at Depot Mayfield, which is here from tonight, the 5th of July, all the way until the 6th of August. Get your tickets now. I've been Ollie, and join us next week for a fantastic episode of Your Manchester. How long have I been asleep for? I thought I was